Hello, I'm the TheZOMBIEJ. Hang on a second. Black tea. Good tea. It's good tea. Anyway, I've got some MOCs to show you that I built a couple days ago. Had to take apart a couple MOCs, actually 3, in order to build these, because I needed the parts. So I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MOCs here. So we'll start with this one. An Okoten legend. The light the protector of light. Told amongst the Okotens as a legend. The tales revolve around this character, and basically sets an example for the protectors and the next generation of protectors, which is, you know, we got Nilku and whatnot, and basically sets an example for the protectors and the Okotens, the islanders, for generations to come. Basically, around the campfires, the legends were told of this character, and some Okotens believed him to be a myth. Well, here he is. This is what he looks like. So, enough with the story. His main weapon is this sword, and he also has a knife little thing. Dagger. He does have this spike sort of bit with a dangly chain bit. It's kind of reminiscent of Golly Uniter's weapon. It has this chain bit. Color scheme is, of course, gold, trans blue, and silver. It's got the villain core piece from Hero Factory modified, of course, because they cut off that little bit. And a protector mask, which obviously comes off because of the stupid gimmick. Posability, I mean, I don't have to pose this guy. He is typical. The posability is what you would expect. Has the beast feet, of course, the silver fists. You know, not much else to say about this legend, so I'll put him right there. Now, I've got a village elder of some sort from the original days of Okoto. And this was another one that set an example for the protectors, especially the fire village, the fire protectors. You know, Narmoto, especially during the G2 days. This is, well, I don't have a name for him either, but hey, it's got a staff, which is a blade, cut off obviously, and then this little thing, long red shaft. Little bionicle piece from 2015. Silver fists, all solid Mata red armor, except for the upper legs because I can. Those are trans orange. And of course the extra protector of fire mask I had because this mask was handed down from generation to generation. What can I say? Villain core piece on the shoulders or upper arms as armor, and tribal sort of stuff because that's cool. Posability is the exact same as the protector of light over there, as the you know, that character. So again, mask comes off because I think this is an interesting, you know, sort of thing to, you know, build up sort of history for and tell the tales. So I'm going to put you right there. And now we get on to the 3 Toa, because I have 3 Toa. Gali, Liwa, Pohatu. They're all over there on the shelf. Instead of being in various locations. So, I took apart my Tahoe and Kopaka bootleg-like sets in order to basically rebuild and expand upon the idea of, well, I had this thing called, what if Tahoe and Kopaka actually had this archangel concept? Well, here we have Tahoe, the leader of the Toa, and he has these wings, which are built up of cut and modified. I used to do that a lot. I feel really stupid for doing that, but hey, we all do it. G2 Tahoe swords, and of course there's Borak eyes and flames. These are his fire wings, so he can fly, obviously. I had to take apart my demon mock. More accurately, it's Satan mock, yeah. To build this, and the upper legs for that are the exact same. They have these little black Technic-like pieces with the Baraki eye right there. Upper arms are nothing to write home about. Silver fist, silver feet, 2 friction adders per leg. One in the ankle, one in the thigh. Chest armor is the exact same as 2015, same thing with the mask, comes off. Shoulder armor is exactly, what originally came from the 2015 set. 4 length in trans orange. Got a couple of those for the lower armor as well. And basically, the entire arm is the exact same as the 2015 set that this originated from, except that this armor piece, this armor add-on 2015 piece, is taken off, turned around, and put up here instead, because I think it looks better, to be honest. And there's other 2015 pieces right here on the lower legs. These are moved out and forward, and the back of the lower legs have the back armor, because, yeah, you could do that. Sword, it's just the combination of the 2 golden swords. This is nothing new. The Borak eye, as well as a red bushing. It's still a fire sword, it's just golden, because gold, and Tahoe has gold on him. Why not? Posability wise, well, other than, the usual, other than the fact that the wings can fold like this, or like this, or all the way out like this, so the articulation is pretty much standard. You can bend the legs all the way to that 90 degrees. You can, do whatever the fuck you want. But, really the articulation is pretty much standard for CCBS sets and figures, MOCs, whatever the fuck. It's still Tahoe, but with the idea of the Archangel, because he has these wings. So, it's kind of an interesting feat. There is a Vaki crotch area piece used as the support for the wings. And that's all I can really say about Tahoe here. I think he looks the best I've ever had him as. So, we're going to put him right there and talk about Kopaka, who also has a similar idea in terms of the Archangel concept. If a Toa unlocked their powers at full potential, they unleash these wings. And so Kopaka, here he is by the way, Kopaka has these Gilu weapons from, of course, 2009. Fuck off camera. And so these are more like jet streamline like things. Oh. There was a ball joint. There's a ball joint here for gap filler, I guess. Another Vaki thing. Mask comes off. Chest armor is the exact same, although I switched out the torso armor for actual white torso armor because it works. Now, obviously, the shield is just Snowflake because I can. Snowflake shield, I had these half pieces because I didn't know what else to do, and I felt like it would have been interesting to have Kopaka, even though he has such a massive sword now, he doesn't have that massive of an ice shield. But the thing is, his G1 counterpart has a small shield. Why not? Well, I felt like the Snowflake idea right here is much more appropriate, and also it just looks cool, to be honest, no pun intended. Now again, the arms are the exact same as the 2015 Master, except again these white 2015 armor pieces were popped off, turned around, and this is where they're at now. See right there. The other two I have are actually on my Takanuva revamp, Stars revamp, so I couldn't put them on here. So his lower eggs, eggs? What the fuck? I like scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs are good. Prove me wrong. His lower legs have the gold armor, yes, to go along with the rest of the gold armor that he has. But his lower leg on the back is trans blue, and that's fine, but kind of reminds me of a Kimu too much. White feet, of course, as well as upper leg armor. Legs are simple, sure, but whatever. I like them. The wings also have these. Damn it. The wings also have these barbs, these white barbs here that actually look pretty cool. The wings can fold all the way out like this, and he can fly like an idiot. They can, stow away like this, which takes up more room, and well, that's all it. I didn't think about this ahead of time. Can't fold them inward like with Tahu, because yeah, I would have to cut some stuff, like myself. Yeah, I originally had a different idea for like coattails sort of things to put like. Well, I like one Den coming off of here, like the Ben 10 piece, the Ben 10 tail piece in white. I was originally going to put that right here, and then the other two here and here. But then I had the idea, because I was doing the Archangel concept with Tahu. I figured, why not do it with Kopaka? Besides, he has the Snowflake shield, why not give him these? Makes sense to me. Besides, it gave me the excuse to use more G1 parts with the with G2 stuff, because it's cool. 3 length armor shells up on the shoulders. You see that? And of course the sword is the G2 Master Sword thing, sword shield thing. The other shield half that I had broke at an axle, and that blows seriously. So I have the one, and this works perfectly fine as like a shield. But the thing is, I actually added a bit of ice crystallization right there to go along. So it's like, I don't know. The besides the wings, the articulation is fairly standard and typical, and I like it. And I think Kopaka looked pretty cool here. No pun intended. Okay, maybe the pun was intended, but fuck you. So that's Kopaka. Again, with the Archangel concept that I've developed, having these wings, and if you hear that noise in the background, that's my computer being a complete and total fucking cunt. I mean, seriously. So far, the Tahoe one is my favorite, and Tahoe is not even my favorite Toa. Of the three Toa that I have here that I built in the same session. I built 5 MOCs in one session a couple days ago. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Now here we have the final one, which is Onua. Yes, Onua. Originally, I had Onua as going to be much more wider and broader in terms of the shoulders and the chest armor and whatnot. But then I decided to simplify things and make him look, well, he looks fine, I think. I think it looks great. And make him more appropriate in terms of, like, if the gearbox was not present in a G2 sets, I would assume that, you know, this is what he looks fine like this. The trans purple upper arm, upper leg piece is being used right here for his upper arms. Lower arms are the bone piece with the one pinhole in it. Black barbs on these purple shells. Purple shells also for the shoulder armor. Also, yes, he's got crotch armor in gunmetal. Fuck you. He's got quite a gap in his chest right there. I can see it, but I had not much time left. Black fists, obviously. Black torso armor, gunmetal chest armor. He looks beefy enough. The black 4-length armor shell right here on top of the trans purple bone, and again the 2015 piece oriented like this because I like it that way. Shut up. Then Onua's mask comes off, of course. You know what? As small as this mask is, it kind of makes the rest of them look bigger, which is weird. The upper legs, there are 3 freaking friction adders. It took me a while to find friction adders that weren't fucking broken, because these break too. Lego, fix your plastic bullshit. But yeah, you have friction adder right here, here, and at the ankle. I gave him the standard generic foot design for CCVS sets because why not? The other Toa have it, and I felt like, you know, trying to be different here. The lower legs, obviously he has the same armor with the that is the 2015 piece added on top of this black armor. And on the back he has 4-length armor shells because I didn't have any black wider armor shells. Now I do have these. Managed to actually find 2 of these black 6-length armor shells. and I think they work fine. Weapon-wise, he has this massive axe that is sharp enough and powerful enough to chop through and just cut through the hardest of earth, the hardest of rock, basically. And he can cut through, like, the toughest, basically, earth and whatnot. That normal miner's picks can't cut through or dig through. So, in that respect, he can also decapitate someone very quickly and easily with it. So, yeah. So, we've got this 12 length rod right here, and also this little bit of tube, and this other bit of tube, piston, a little 5 length rod here as well to finish it up. Axe on axe half, because I didn't have the other half, because, I don't know, fuck me running. Ben 10 tail in black, because that's the last one I had. Modified Mari blade piece, this, what is it called? Well, this was the one that was used for Skrull, so I also kind of made it look more technical and advanced-like with all these Technic pieces here and there. I mean, you're seeing this, right? This is something. There's quite a lot to this, and it was interesting trying to design this and also trying not to be too overcomplicated. It's kind of cool. I really like this. This is probably my favorite of the weapons of the 3 Toa that I built in the same session. Obviously, posability is not a problem. Oh, and he also has lumbar region armor. It's the fucking 3 length armor shell in black to try and keep the crotch armor on the other side stable. The chest armor down here is also doing that, but also he has the silver wide armor shell that he came with his 2015 counterpart. So that's really the only silver piece on him, other than, you know, the piston, the axe, and his head. So posability wise, well, obviously his head can go all the way, but you know what, these friction adders aren't that great. They get the job done in terms of adding length, but also the friction tends to die over time. And also, when it comes to posing, that's all you're gonna get right there. And of course, you know, the friction adders aren't great. I think this is a fine pose for Onua anyway. He looks great. He looks cool having a 2-handed weapon like this. And to be honest, this is probably the best version of Onua that I've had any pleasure in, you know, creating. I felt like simplifying the build really did justice here, because he looks great. He looks fantastic. Anyone who disagrees is a moron. Fuck you. This is great. Now, obviously, the crotch armor is, yeah, I wish I didn't do that, but, hey, I mean, yeah. I think this is a fantastic build. It is simple, yes, and it's definitely akin to something that LEGO would have released had they not gone with the gearbox, because regular CCBS sets didn't have gearboxes. Well, there was some of the Star Wars sets. Well, I didn't get any of those, the ones with the gearboxes, so fuck you. Now, obviously, they would simplify this axe design and probably make something new, but hey, I like this axe design. It looks great. It's kind of like technical sort of circuitry meets H.R. Giger sort of stuff. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Geiger? I don't remember the pronunciation. But the point is, this is a fantastic looking weapon, and Onua himself looks great. So that is all the MOCs that I have to show off for this video, and I think Onua is my favorite. I originally said that Tahoe was my favorite, but in terms of the Archangel concept, Tahoe is my favorite. Kopaka is my least favorite of the two. And I think in terms of the G3, the G2 Toa revamps here, I think Onua is my most favorite because, in terms of these three at least, because, I don't know, he just looks great. He is designed rather well, and also that axe. That he'll fuck your shit up with that axe. The Okoto legend characters, you know, like this one. These are interesting little extras that I felt like designing and building, and thought it would have been nice to, you know, have something extra besides the Toa. I thought the Toa were just, you know, to finish off the team of 6 that I originally had. So I had to take apart Midak as well, G2 Midak, in order to build Onua. So yeah, I'm going to display these with the other 3 G2 Toa revamps I have. Well, 2015 Toa revamps. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. This one was long and drawn out, but I had a lot to say, so... Oh god, that's sweet. Yum. Oh, well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, so stay tuned for more videos. Also, tell me which of these 3 MOCs do you like the best? Out of the 5 MOCs I showed you, which of the 2 Okoto legends, you know, these guys, do you like the best? And which of the 3 Toa that I showed off in this video do you like the best? Or are none of these your best, your favorites, and you like the one of the other 3 Toa I did, Gali, Liwa, or Poatu? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks there. Have a good fucking day, and peace.